Check. 1, 2. So welcome to a very special show. What's up? Welcome to the Allison and Mark app. If this is your first time, welcome to our home. This is where content and future content will sit, and we are looking for talent. If you want to add or be added to this space with your show, your podcast, your TV show, your movies, anything that's going on, this is your platform. All you got to do is email me. Go to the show page, email me there, okay? We got super talent on here already. We got the Love Doctor with Tracy. We got Olivia Fox. We got Tony Scott. And we're just so excited, man. 2020 is going to be a big year. So on Christmas, Merry Christmas, by the way. Christmas Day, Kanye West dropped, he dropped an album. Christmas Day, Kanye West drops an album. He said he was going to do it, but I think he got lost in the sauce. I think it's interesting. Now, you know, I'm a Kanye West fan. I think his last album was one of the top albums of the year. I think this album is the top album of the year. I know that's a lot, but at the end of the day, Kanye West dropped Jesus is Born on Christmas Day, featuring the Sunday Service Choir. Now, as outrageous as Kanye is, and as much as Kanye always says things that piss people off, at the end of the day, he's probably one of the greatest producers of his generation. Listen to Kanye, he thinks he's the greatest producer ever. But anyway, there's no doubt he has receipts that he is one of the top producers of his generation. I think this album shows that. There is no Kanye West on this as far as the performer, as far as cracking the mic. There is Kanye West on here as producer. And this is Sunday Service Choir. Again, it's called Jesus is Born. We're going to feature this album. And I'm telling you, this is my favorite album of the year. If you didn't get a chance to see the whole Sunday service thing, this is what it was. This is what I think created the buzz. This is what made people really fall in love with it. It was non-denominational. The experience was just very visceral. It was very real, and it was the music. It was really the black church, and this massive Sunday service choir. You know, we had a chance to catch him on the campus of Howard University, and with my oldest, and we were moved, and we were like, okay, this is what people are talking about. And I think that's why this album is so good, because it captures what Sunday service was all about. So without any further ado, let's get it started. First song on the album is Count Your Blessings. Again, this features the Sunday Service Choir. Wait a minute, that was supposed to let go. Hold on, let go, hold on. That was supposed to be the let go. Let go. That's how you start. That's how you start an album. Up next is excellent. Excellent. Cut 2 is called Excellent.
We serve an excellent God who is worthy of excellent praise. We've come today to show our love to him. Come on, lift your voice and sing.
Again, we are reviewing Kanye West's latest album. It's Jesus is Born, and it features the Sunday service choir. And I'm telling you, I think this is going to end up being, I'm telling you, it's going to kill. It's going to get all these awards. It's going to be really, popular because you can just put it in and get inspired. And if you don't like Kanye West, there's no Kanye West, just production. And this choir is amazing. And so the Sunday service concept, the Kanye's been doing for years. So just think, basically, they have been getting in reps all over the country and getting in reps just in general to finally release a product like this, which is pretty amazing. So, again, I'm a Kanye fan, so I say hats off to Kanye. I know a lot of people cannot stand Kanye, but I'm saying hats off. And actually, he's had one of the most amazing years musically when you think about it, because the first album, his first album was crazy as far as across the gospel charts and even as far as the regular charts, even though radio didn't even play it. And now this one dropped on Christmas. Who knows what's going to happen? But again, it's Jesus is Born, the Sunday Service Choir. This is cut 3, Revelations 19:1. Revelations 19:1.
Anybody love the God that we serve? Yes. He's been kind to us. He's been wonderful to us. And we just love him with all of our heart, all of our minds. Come on, let's sing this great praise unto him. Lift it up. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Salvation and glory, honor and power unto the Lord our God. For the Lord our God is mighty. Yes, the Lord our God is omnipotent. The Lord our God, he is wonderful.
Revelations 19:1. There are many times in this album where I find myself, as we say in Baltimore, rocking off. Like that. I think the way Kanye did the production, and he had the singing be in the front and the music in the back. You notice how he mixed it. He kept almost the live element of the rhythm section in the back of the vocals. So the vocals are featured. But again, so many moments in this album where you are rocking, and it captured, again, the live feeling of the Sunday service. And this Sunday service choir is amazing. And that was cut 3. It's cut 4. Now, this is, I guess, one of the first times on the album, and many times on the album he does this, where they interpolate a well-known song, and switch it to gospel with the lyrics. You recognize this one, I'm sure. It's called Rain, of course. SWV's classic. Remember this one? Done a little different. Again, that one's Rain. And of course, that, again, mixing something that you know with the gospel power of Sunday service choir is just a winning combination. I'm telling you, Jesus is Born is going to be a very successful record, because even those who don't agree with whatever Kanye West is doing, this is really like a traditional gospel album. And speaking of tradition, cut number 5, Balm in Gilead. Balm in Gilead is cut number 5, Sunday Service Choir, Jesus is Born. Let me help you out too, because I know in church, this is a classic scenario when you be like, "What? There's a bomb somewhere? What's going on?" Balm, BALM. There is a balm in Gilead. Not like a bomb explosion. Balm, calming influence. That's cut number 5. Cut number 6 is recognizable to Kanye West fans. And this actually, this is fire. Father Stretch from Sunday Service Choir, the album Jesus is Born.
Some call him Jehovah. Some call him Yahweh. Some call him Adonai. But we lift our eyes to heaven and call him that can save this world today. You're the only power that can save this world today. You're the only power that can save this world today. Come on and lift your voice. Did anybody come to praise God today? Put your hands up. Let's go.
Feeling going on. Father Stretch. That's cut number 6. Cut number 7 keeps the party going. Taking an old Chicago classic, house classic, and interpolating once again. Follow me.
unconditional, and it brings favor. Hallelujah. Anybody glad for God's love? No greater love than this, that a man will lay down his life for his friends. Listen, let me teach you this. Listen. Your love is favor. We feel it favor. Your love is favor. We feel it favor. Next part, this is what you gonna say. Listen. Favor. We feel it favor. We feel its favor. Come on, sing it with us. Your love is favor. We feel it. We feel it favor. Unconditional. Your love is favor. We feel it. We feel it favor. Come on, sing it from your heart. Tell it. Your love is favor. Ooh, we feel it. We feel it favor. Thank you, Lord. Your love is favor. We feel it, favor. Come on, next part, everybody to the right, let's go. We feel it, favor. Yes, come on. We feel it, favor. Take it back to the top. Come on. Your love is favor. Hallelujah. We feel it. No greater love than this great love. Come on. Your love is favor. Your love for me. We feel it, babe. Come on, let's go out. Everybody. Favor. We feel it, babe. How we receive it by faith tonight. Come on. Hey. Here we go. 1, 2. He's alive. 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 He's alive.
Cut number 7. Follow me /faith. Cut number 8 keeps it familiar. Ultralight beam.
like me. This is a God dream. This is a God dream. This is everything. This is everything.
We're stepping out on faith. His love is yours. We are saved. He is the risen Lord. We are stepping out on faith. His love is yours. In the arms of Jesus. He is the risen Lord. The risen Lord. We're stepping out on faith. His love is yours. We are saved. He is the risen Lord. We're on an ultra.
We're on an ultralight beam. We're on an ultralight beam. This is a God dream. This is a God dream. This is everything. This is everything.
Come on, no music all over the building. Come on, sing it. We're on an ultra.
We're on an ultralight beam. We're on an ultralight beam. This is a God dream. This is a God dream. This is everything. This is everything.
So on the album, they move through familiar, and then I think there's some originals. And then they go back to familiar, and which again, I think again, the production on the album is tight. The layout, the song choices are tight, and I just think again, this is one of Kanye's best put together projects in a long time. And again, I think it's just going to be very, very popular. You know, it's one thing, it's interesting, like, even if you're not into gospel, quote unquote, music, it has an impact when you're listening to music that has a positive message. It's crazy. Like, I found myself with the first album, Kanye's last album, you know, you listen, and again, he's kind of praising God. And then when you go back to secular, it seems like it's weird because you almost notice how negative it is. And it's, you know, again, it's interesting. It's like what we surround ourselves with, or what we listen to, who we're around, we're watching on television, all has an interesting effect. Anyway, back to the music. Cut number 9, Lift Up Your Voices, Sunday Service Choir. This is the album Jesus is Born.
Lift up your voices now, sing praises unto God. For all the things that He has done, offer it unto Him. He is the morning sun. Sing praises unto God, we lift our voices to God.
Come on, let's take it up, everybody. Lift up your voices.
Lift up your voices now, sing praises unto God.
How many things?
For all the things that He has done, offer it unto Him. He is the morning sun.
Come on, lift your voice and sing.
Sing praises unto God. We lift our voices to God.
To the Lord of Lords. Come on and lift it.
We lift our voices to God.
We say it again. Come on. Lift up your voices now.
Lift up your voices now. Sing praises unto God.
How many things?
For all the things that He has done, offer it unto Him. He is the morning sun.
Come on, use that voice.
Sing praises unto God. We lift our voices to God.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
We lift our voices to God.
Sing it.
Oh, we praise you, Lord. Oh, we praise you, Lord.
You've been so good to us.
Oh, we
That's cut number 9, Lift Up Your Voices, one of my favorite cuts from the album, Jesus is Born, Sunday Service Choir, Kanye West. And this is cut number 10, More Than Anything.
I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. Come on, if you love him, come on, sing that together.
I love you, Jesus.
Worship.
I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything.
Ooh, say it again. I love
you, Jesus.
I do, Father. Yes.
I worship and adore you.
Just want to tell you.
Just want to tell you,
Come on, tell him.
Lord, I love you more than anything.
Come on. I think we can lift it up. I think we can take it a little higher. Come on, everybody. I
love you, Jesus.
Yes. Worship and adore.
I worship and adore you.
What do you want to say?
Just want to tell you,
Lord, I love you.
Lord, I love you more than anything.
Ooh, say it again. I
love you, Jesus.
Lord, I worship and adore.
I worship and adore you.
Just want to tell.
Just want to tell you,
Lord, I love you.
Lord, I love you more than anything. I love you, Jesus. God, we worship and adore you. Worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, hey, we love you, Lord. More than anything, God, we love you. God, we worship and adore you. I had 10,000 times I couldn't praise your name more. God, I love you. I love you, Lord. Because you first loved me, you died on Calvary. I love you. I love you. More. I love you. You gave your life for me, so I'll serve you for the rest of my days. you. Lord, I love you more than anything, more than money, more than material things. I love you more than anything. Oh, I love you more than anything. There's nobody like you nowhere. Searched on you and came up empty, yeah, yeah. I love you, yeah, more than anything.
Sunday Service Choir, More Than Anything. Cut number 11, recognizable. Like I said, there are a couple originals. And then they slipped back into some recognizable, interpolated songs that...
When it's dark and lighted,
This is cut 11 week.
no way can we deny it. Your love so sweet, it knocks us off our feet. We get so weak in the knees, we can hardly speak. We lose all control. Your spirit takes over us in a day. This was so amazing. It's not a face that we stay with us by our side. We follow your light. Your love is so sweet. It knocks us right off of our feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes us weak. We throw up our hands and surrender to what you're doing. You're changing our lives in such amazing ways. Whenever we feel your presence, we can't stop moving. And it's a feeling that we want to stay. 'Cause our heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on our minds. We stand on your word, believe it's true that the cause and cure is you. We get so weak in the knees, we can hardly speak. We lose all control. Your spirit takes over us in a day. So amazing. It's not a face that we stay with us by our side. We follow your light. Your love is so sweet. It knocks us right off of our feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes us weak. We get so weak, blood starts racing through our veins. We get so weak, Lord, it's something we can't explain. We get something about the way you do, the things you do. Ooh, ooh, it knocks us right off of our feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes us. Can't explain why your love, it makes us weak. Can't explain why your love, it makes us weak.
Cut 12 goes old school. That's how the good Lord,
Just one big
that's how the good Lord works. Jesus is born. Kanye West.
Tennis, sing it.
That's how he works. That's how the good Lord, he works. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord, he works.
Everybody put your hand on it.
That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. We must not question the good Lord. Have faith in God and trust his word. We don't know how, we don't know when to see this day, so we should stay.
Come on, that's nice. Y'all look good. Come on. Hey. Are you rocking with us? I see you. Come on, tennis. Let me hear you.
That's how he works.
Hey.
That's how the good Lord, he works.
Come on.
That's how he works. That's how the good Lord,
Oh, yeah.
he works.
Put your hand on it. That's how.
That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how the good Lord works. That's how he works. We must not question the good Lord.
Faith in God.
Have faith in God and trust his word. We don't know how, we don't know when to see this day, so we should stay. Stand on the word of God. 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 There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God. Nothing too hard for God. Power belongs to God. There is nothing too hard for God.
That's how the good Lord works. Cut number 12. Cut number 13, Sunshine.
Somebody say, Jesus brought the sunshine.
Jesus brought the sunshine.
Jesus brought the sunshine.
Jesus brought the sunshine.
That's cut number 13, Sunshine. Cut 14, Back to Life, Familiar.
Ready? Are you ready? What's going on? Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? Cold, fresh air. Feel the melody that's in the air. Oh yeah. So high we can see the ground. How sweet the sound. We live and live in the top of the sky. There's no more room for anything more. We state your name we proclaim. Oh, 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 we live at the top of the sky. There's no more room for anything more. We state your name we proclaim. Oh, oh, oh,
I'm Marc Clarke, and I'm reviewing Jesus is Born, the Sunday Service Choir album released by Kanye West on Christmas. That's cut 14. Here's cut 15, a interpolation of Genuine's classic. So Anxious is Souls Anchored. Souls Anchored. Cut 15.
On time, every time, always there. Said you'll never leave us nor forsake us. So we stand on your word. Brought us out of darkness into your
Sunday Service Choir, Jesus is Born is the album. That's cut number 15. Souls Anchored. Here's cut number 16. It's called Sweet Grace. Cut number 17, Paradise.
Woke up today feeling gully, glad to be part of God's body. Lord, you're welcome in mi casa. Heaven's gonna be one big old party. Thankful for all we've been given. You always take care of your children. Every single moment we lift them up. All of God's people stay winning. Oh, we knew life would be alright, but who could have known it'd be this good? Oh, Lord, it gets better, 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 better. Give your life to Christ, He'll give you paradise. Woke up today feeling gully, glad to be part of God's body. Lord, you're welcome in mi casa. There's only one big old party. Thankful for all we've been given. You always take care of your children. Every single moment we lift them up. All of God's people stay winning. Oh, we knew life would be alright, but who could have known it'd be this good? Oh, Lord, it gets better, 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 better. Give your life to Christ, He'll give you paradise. Give your life to Christ, He'll give you paradise. Give your life to Christ, He'll give you paradise. Woke up today feeling gully, glad to be part of God's body. Lord, you're welcome in mi casa. Heaven's gonna be one big old party. Thankful for all we've been given. single moment we lift him up. All of God's people stay winning. Oh, we knew life would be alright, but who could have known it'd be this good? Oh Lord, it gets better, 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 better. Give your life to Christ, He'll give you paradise. Give your life to Christ, He'll give you paradise. Give your life to Christ, He'll give you paradise.
Cut 17, Paradise. You can hear Kanye West kind of lyrics in that one. This is Satan. We're going to tear your
Gonna tear your kingdom down.
kingdom down.
Oh,
Cut 18.
Lord.
Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down.
You've been
Building your kingdom
all over.
all over this land.
Right, Satan.
Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down.
Yeah. The mothers are gonna pray your kingdom down. Any mothers out there praying? I heard the mother.
Mothers are gonna pray your kingdom down.
Yeah, you've been
Building your kingdom
all over.
all over this land.
That's all right, 'cause Satan,
We're gonna tear your kingdom down.
one more thing I heard. See, I heard the preachers are gonna preach your kingdom down. Oh Lord, the preachers.
Preachers are gonna preach your kingdom down.
Yeah, yeah, you've been
Building your kingdom
all
over this land.
right. Satan,
We're gonna tear your kingdom down.
See, Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down. This is your last one, Satan. Satan!
Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down.
Yeah, yeah, you've been
Building your kingdom
all over.
this land.
That's all right.
Satan,
Satan,
we're gonna tear your kingdom
we're
down.
gonna tear it down, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down.
Tear it down, tear it down.
Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down.
Hey, I'm not here to play with you. Not here to play with you.
Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down.
Yeah.
Cut 18, The Fire and Brimstone, Satan. We're going to tear your kingdom down. Again, the album, Jesus is Born, the Sunday Service Choir, Kanye West. Like I'm predicting this is going to be a very successful album. In fact, it's now time for me to rate it. And I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 donuts. 4.5 out of 5 donuts. That's one of my highest rated albums ever. I'm telling you, I think he hits all the spots on this one. The production's amazing. The performance is amazing. And, of course, what they're talking about is amazing. And we wrap it up with Cut 19, a vast, it's a lot. It's an extensive album. When you get 19 cuts, and again, what else can we say about the Sunday service choir, which is amazing, and I predict great things for them. But they wrap it up with a classic, Total Praise, cut number 19. Thank you for listening. If you're listening on the Allison and Mark app, thank you so much. If you haven't downloaded the Allison and Mark app and you're listening on one of the many platforms, probably Spreaker, make sure you download the Allison and Mark app on iTunes, Google Play, and make sure you listen to us afternoons on WHUR, 96.3 WHUR in Washington, D.C. Of course, worldwide, it's www.whur.com. You can also download the app at Allison Mark, ALLISONMARC.com. Look out you can follow us on social media. Allison Seymour, Marc Clarke. Also, look for Delicious Beverage. Delicious Beverage is another one of my companies. Delicious Beverage. Look that up, and we're vending in any. We're vending close by in any venue or any event, any festival. Make sure you come by and taste our delicious beverage. Also, go just Google me in my book. I got a children's book out there. I'm doing some comedy now. So just if you ever see Marc Clarke, just come on out and see what's going on. All right, we'll wrap it up. Again, cut 19, Total Praise. Jesus is Born is the album. Sunday Service Choir. This is the last cut on the album. Again, one of my favorites. Total Praise. Be blessed. Be good. Peace.
I lift my hands in total praise. Sing your song.